Hey guys, Angel here from Ninth House Collective. Thank you for joining me. Welcome to all of my Gemini friends. We are going to be looking at your monthly reading and energy update for November. And how I like to use our time together is to kind of shine the light on where we're growing, what we're learning, how we're expanding, right? What needs expansion? How can we gain self-awareness and really move through the energy of November balanced and really able to take on and flow through maybe the obstacles or the lessons that are presented for that month. All right, so as always, I like you guys to take a moment to get centered. I'm going to be looking at also your energy centers, the 7 main chakra centers. If there's any that need nurturing or balance for November, I'll call those out to you guys also. But I just kind of open up, and we're going to be using 3 decks today to get little clues for messages for you guys for November. So take a moment to get present. Take a deep breath, my Gemini friends, and really start to focus in on being present, seeing how the messages resonate in your life, and let's set the intention to bring forth messages only for the highest good of my Gemini friends who have joined me today. Allow me to be a clear channel, connecting with only the energies of unconditional love, the utmost healing, and the highest wisdom. All right, guys, we're going to jump in, starting with the tarot deck for our first clue. I hope everybody is having or had a great October. I love October. I love the fall. I'm in New Mexico, and the weather just is so beautiful this time of year. All right, what is the message for my Gemini friends? What is the message they need to hear for the energy in November? All right. So this is, I've done, I think, 4 readings, if I'm not mistaken, and this is my 3rd major arcana. So my Gemini friends are also dealing with some big energy, right? Because it's, I always like to say that the major arcanas are exclamation points. And you guys, it did come in its inverse manner, but I'm going to show you. That is the Hanged Man. So the Hanged Man in the tarot really speaks to a time of reflection, right? Taking a pause and reevaluating. When it comes in its inverse position, that's just a little clue to me. So for my Gemini friends out there, it is time to let go of this energy, right? We're moving into, when we move into November, we've taken October, we've had some time to pause, reflect, reevaluate, reprioritize things in our life that are really important, right? So major arcanas are big energy, so exclamation point. You guys are being called in November to kind of come out of that pause and getting ready to start taking some action, more action oriented in November. Okay, next we're going to jump into the Moonology deck, and we're going to see what message is it that my Gemini friends need to hear to expand upon now that they've had this reflection time. Where do they need to start taking more action within their lives? So we will be pulling one Moonology card, and then we'll jump and get an alignment, not an alignment, an empowerment message. The alignment messages I bring for my weekly series, and that's a collective series. So I would encourage you guys to watch that to see what the collective energy is week to week to help you navigate, and also encourage you to watch your sun, moon, and rising. Our sun sign connects us with our identity, our individuality. Our moon sign is all about our internal world. It's like the soul behind our identity or our ego, you know, and it's, you know, kind of the parts that are kind of hidden, right? Sometimes they're even hidden from us, but as we expand and grow, we uncover more and more about ourselves. And then we have our rising sign, which really connects. It's our personal, it's like our personality that we show to the world, right? This is our social self, and it is really what we show of ourselves to others. So I encourage you to get a broader perspective for the month, and maybe some additional messages that might be helpful to check out those as well. Okay, getting back to my beautiful Gemini friends, what is the Moonology message in regards to the energy for November for their highest good? All right, let's see what card comes forth, guys. Okay. And your Moonology card, I'll show you guys first, and then I'm going to grab my readers here. And your Moonology card for another clue is don't let your past hold you back. So in relation to the Hanged Man in its inverse position, you're coming off of a time of really thinking about some past things, what lessons you learned, how you can grow and tweak moving forward in November. And so it's really time to learn the lessons and really see how we can bring that into November, right? It's time to let go of the pause and the reflection and start taking action in November, guys. So you're being called to really cut the cords on things from your past that are holding you back, that are creating some blocks or false beliefs, or just what is it that you need to expand in your life? What's holding you back, right? Whatever you've been contemplating and thinking about in the paused reflection mode, bring that forward and start taking action now. All right, and finally, we're going to look at my Goddess deck. So the Goddess deck is going to bring the empowerment message. So I like to kind of jazz you guys up, right? Let's see, we need some empowerment moving into our month. We know we are letting go of some really kind of quiet, more introspective time. You know, so maybe looking at your moon video will be helpful for my Gemini friends, because it's, you know, you're letting go. What have you revealed? What have you learned about yourself? Being quiet and thinking about things from the past that held you back and how you can take those lessons to propel you forward into November. All right, guys, let's see what message, what beautiful goddess is going to appear for my Gemini friends for a November empowerment message. All right, you guys got Mama Kocha. So this is going to be about water, so maybe something to do with our emotions, right? Don't let your past hold you back. So maybe there were some emotional disappointments that you were unraveling, learning, seeing how you can be more authentic and bring forth more balance in those areas moving forward in November. All right, let's take a look, and this is beautiful. Oh, it's number 33, one of my favorite numbers. So let's see what message this beautiful goddess brings forth for an empowerment message. Okay, let's see what we got here, guys. The world we inhabit began from the oceanic waters of life and the waters that surround us in the womb, both of which are the domain of the Incan goddess Mama Kocha. We are most attuned to the qualities of water, as the elements of water symbolically represent our emotions. Our emotions move us to make and perceive the world as we know it. The beauty in this truth is found by observing water in all her properties and forms. Water is fluid and passes through cracks and flaws in the ground without stress, moving around obstacles and patiently wearing away the most jagged of rocks until they are smooth and gleaming. Yes, how can you flow through that energy? What are you changing about yourself? What are you letting go of from the past that was causing blocks in your life? Water ebbs and flows, and it comes and goes in a powerful rhythmic motion as the seas and oceans travel and reveal their promise to release and return. Water rises up from the ground and seeds the clouds and then rains upon the earth to ensure growth and sustain life. Water turns to hard ice and blankets the world with its protective shell, even with soft snow, allowing the dormancy of life to herald a time of dreaming. And then the ice melts and the cycle begins again. Very much like the Hanged Man, right? It's driving that message home. In winter, you know, we go with seasons. There's times to be reflective. Now it's the time for you to start taking some action. So the answer to your question lies in determining what form of water reveals the condition of your life and then recognizing the next evolution of your life's potential. If you are in ebb, you can expect a flow of things. If you are in ebb, you can expect a flow. If things are temporarily a little frozen or stagnant, soon they will melt. If it seems that your world is too wet, shelter is needed. You can expect new growth and sunny days again. Mama Kocha reminds you that the waters of your life are perfect as they are now and just as perfect in the way they evolve. Unlimited potential is revealed when this goddess comes to visit. So yeah, you guys are growing and letting go of something from the past, right? You've been contemplating, how does that resonate in your life? What have you been thinking on from the past? And seeing how you can change that to move forward in a better, more authentic and aligned way, right? So I'm really getting a lot of blues and greens from this feeling and from this reading for you guys. So for my Gemini friends, I'm going to have you lean in to your throat chakra for the month of November and your heart chakra, right? Really let go. Let go of the hanged man. Let go of being contemplative and start really taking some action and moving effortlessly like water. You can always correct course along the way. So that is the beautiful messages the cards brought forth for you guys. In case nobody's told you, I want you always to remember you guys are spectacular and divine creatures. So take the time to nurture yourself. And I look forward, check out your moon. That would be really, we're dealing with watery emotions. So, you know, if you wanted to throw in a third center to nurture, my beautiful Gemini friends, I would say sacral, because that is about, you know, emotional stability. So bring pleasure and joy into your life, speak your authentic self, and really lean into your heart space in November. You're letting go of some things that were holding you back from your past. So be really proud of yourselves for all the growth. And I look forward to connecting with you on the weeklies, and I'll see you next month. Have a beautiful November, guys.